I started this business and I took money from my uncle. He was a doctor. I took money from him and his wife in Nigeria. The business failed.
19 million naira gone in 3 months. Most 19-year-olds lose their wallets and panic. Mr. Eazi lost his uncle's entire life savings trying to supply diesel to MTN Nigeria. And instead of crawling into a canna, he looked at that catastrophe and said, "I'm never working for anybody or under anybody ever again." That moment of complete financial ruin, it created Africa's most strategic music mogul. I am Akosia Yeboah, the one and only boss lady, and this is the rise of Mr. Eazi. Everyone sees the Temi Otedola wedding photos, the billion YouTube views, the business empire spanning 18 countries. But nobody talks about the Air Force captain's son who learned to reinvent himself every few years. This story doesn't start with business. It starts with a boy learning that home is something you carry inside you. The captain's son, July 19, 1991, Port Harcourt, Rivers State. Oluwatosin Ajibade enters the world as the youngest child in a family that never sits still. His father, Captain Alexander Ajibade, spent 19 years flying planes for the Nigerian Air Force. This is middle-class military discipline with entrepreneurial spirit. Every morning during breakfast, Captain Ajibade plays his record collection, jazz, high life. Young Tosin absorbs these sounds without knowing they are shaping his musical DNA. Then there is a moving. Air Force families don't stay put. Port Harcourt to Lagos, one assignment to another. Most kids hate this constant change, but watch how it shapes Tosin's psychology. Primary school brings his first taste of performance, the choir. Standing in front of people using his voice, feeling that harmony come together perfectly. He is discovering his first superpower without knowing it. The real character defining moment comes at 16. Tosin gets on a plane to Ghana, alone. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in Kumasi, mechanical engineering studies. Different country, different culture, different everything. Within months, he's not just studying, he's running Swagger Entertainment, booking shows, promoting parties, while his Nigerian classmates struggle with homesickness. Tosin is striving, learning local dynamics, understanding what makes Ghanaian audience tick. That nomadic childhood isn't a disadvantage, it's a secret weapon. But success at 19 can be dangerous. When you are winning without trying, you start believing you are invisible. Therefore, that belt character, life is good, Swagger Entertainment is booming, engineering studies is going well, money is flowing.
I started this business and I took money from my uncle. He was a doctor. I took money from him and his wife in Nigeria. The business failed.
This could be millions, 19 million naira. His uncle is willing to lend him everything.
This guy gave a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old 19 million naira.
Understand the family dynamics here. This isn't just business. This is family trust. Captain Ajibade raised his son to be responsible, disciplined, reliable. His uncle isn't just investing money. He's betting on the Air Force captain's parenting. 3 months later, every single naira is gone. The MTN deal collapses. The money vanishes. This isn't just financial ruin. This is family shame, broken trust, shattered confidence. The Air Force captain's son, the responsible one, has lost his uncle's life savings. But watch what happens in the moment of complete distraction. Instead of surrendering, Tosin makes a decision that will define everything that follows. Gold trading, soft drink imports, food distribution, small ventures teaching him about markets and timing. 2012, Pipi Dance. That was his first single. It goes nowhere. 2013, about to blow. Mixtape. Nobody pays attention. 2014, Obiwize phone trading app. Modest success, nothing revolutionary, but something is happening beneath the surface. He's not just trying to make music, he's trying to solve a problem. How do you create something that speaks to multiple audiences simultaneously? Remember, this is the kid who moved from Nigeria to Ghana and thrived. He understands something most artists miss. Culture isn't a wall, it's a bridge. The breakthrough that changed everything. August 2015, Skin Tight, featuring Efia. Nigerian melodies meet Ghanaian pidgin. High-life instruments blend with modern production. Banku music. Fusion before fusion was fashionable. the song doesn't just become a hit, it creates a new category. While other artists fight for existing audiences, Mr. Eazi creates an audience that didn't know it existed. Suddenly, everyone wants to know, who is this guy who refuses to stay in his lane? The controversy that made him strategic. One tweet about Nigerian music having Ghanaian influences. Nigerians accuse him of ingratitude and disrespect. Getting cancelled in Nigeria should end your career. But watch how the Air Force captain's son handles crisis. He apologizes publicly, acknowledges the hurt, but doesn't back down from the culture conversation. Then he watches the controversy generate weeks of free publicity worth millions of dollars. This is the moment everyone realizes this isn't just an artist. This is a strategist who happens to be musically gifted. Mr. Eazi builds infrastructure. emPawa Africa launches with a $20 million fund. Instead of owning artists, he owns equity in their careers. Instead of controlling talent, he empowers talent. Same year, PawaPay, co-founding cross-border mobile payments. The kid who moved effortlessly between Nigeria and Ghana is building financial bridges for everyone else. Now in 2022, Choplife Gaming, sports betting across 18 countries, generating millions in tax revenue. The pattern is clear now. Every venture addresses something he learned from his journey. The personal victory was the wedding that stops the internet. Mr. Eazi marries Temi Otedola, daughter of billionaire Femi Otedola. The predictable accusations fly. Oh, of course. Some said he's a gold digger, he's an opportunist. But look at the numbers. By 2024, PawaPay has processed into 1 billion transactions. Yes, his business empire spans 18 countries. His music catalog generates millions annually. This isn't money marrying money. This is two people who understand legacy finding each other. And maybe for the first time since he was 16, Tosin has found something that feels like home. Developing the next generation of African talent, PawaPay, over 1 billion across border transactions, Choplife Gaming, operations in 18 countries, his music catalog, over 1 billion YouTube views is the latest announcement. But the real victory isn't financial, it's psychological. Every potential weakness became an actual strength. The Air Force captain's son learned to fly without wings. The teenager who lost everything learned to build without limits. The artist who got cancelled learned to turn controversy into currency. Your background doesn't determine your destination. Your circumstances don't determine your success. You do. If Mr. Eazi proved anything, it's this. Drop your thoughts below. Is Mr. Eazi's success about turning every disadvantage into advantage, or is just good timing? Either way, that Air Force captain's son who learned to call anywhere home is now showing everyone how to build empires wherever they land. By 16, Tosin had learned something most people never figured out. Home isn't a place you find, it's something you build wherever you land. At KNUST, he's thriving. Swagger Entertainment is booking shows, making money, building reputation. The empire today, September 2025. As I am recording this, Mr. Eazi just announced he's buying African music catalogs. Should I repeat that? Yes. Not just supporting artists, but owning their legacy. That's not artist thinking, that's dynasty thinking. And the crazy part, this is just the beginning. What we can learn. Most people look at failure and see an ending. Mr. Eazi looked at failure and saw a beginning. Most people avoid controversy. He leveraged it into fame. He built multiple income streams. Most people work for someone else's dreams. He created his own empire. That 19 million naira loss wasn't the worst thing that happened to him. It was the best thing, because it taught him the most valuable lesson in business. Never depend on anyone else's for your success. Today, while other artists are still chasing record deals and streaming numbers, Mr. Eazi is buying the infrastructure that determines who gets heard. The student became the teacher. The victim became the victor. So, what failure in your life are you treating like an ending instead of a beginning? The question is, are you willing to build on it? Drop your thoughts below. Do you think Mr. Eazi is proof that failure is just fuel, or was he just in the right place at the right time? Either way, one thing is certain. That kid who lost his uncle's money is now showing an entire generation how to turn setbacks into comebacks, and that might be his greatest hit of all.